Hey guys, what is up? It is Danlags, and welcome back to episode 167 of Constructing Los Dangeles. And guys, to start today's video, I have a question to ask you guys. So, on the left, we have the tree that I built on the live stream about a week ago. And on the right, we have a much smaller tree that I just built off camera. And I'm asking you guys, I want you guys to give me an answer. Which tree should I keep? Should I keep the really big tree that kind of fits the stadium, or should I keep the smaller tree on the right side so there's a little bit more of a viewing space? So let me give you the pros and cons of both trees. The pro of this tree is obviously that it's beautiful, it's huge and it's awesome, and even when you're down under here, you don't have any view like obstructing the field, and it's kind of cool seeing like the branches above. So that's the thing. But one of the cons of this tree is that you can't see pretty much any of the field from up here. It's just guarded by a giant bush. So that's like one of the things like from this makes this balcony kind of useless. So that's the reason, one of the reasons why I'm considering not using that tree. And then this one over here, the pros on it are it still is a nice looking tree. I mean, it could use a little bit of a touching up, but it's a pretty nice looking tree, and it doesn't affect your vision of the field from up here. So you can still see a majority of the field from this balcony, which is kind of awesome. So, and then down here as well, even when you're underneath in this kind of like suite area, you can still see the field just fine. So let me know, guys, do you guys want the big tree, or basically what I'm asking, if I'm not being clear, is one of these trees is going to go and it's going to be replaced by the other one. So do you want me to put two big trees, one on each side, or do you want me to put two small trees, one on each side? Or even, maybe I'm not looking at this right. What if I keep it the way it is right now? Just have one tree that's big and one tree that's small. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm a little bit torn. I'm not really sure what I like. But anyway, guys, we're going to move on. We're going to fly over here today towards the city, and we're going to do some work. Last episode, we worked on a skate park, and we kind of just built some like designs for that. Not going to work on that this episode, but that was a pretty good video in terms of making progress. So, and you guys were really happy that I built a skate park, so that was pretty cool. So we're going to work on here today. We have an empty flower pot coffee shop building that I want to work on. So this is like one of my favorite stores on the world. I just like the way this building looks. It's based off of a Starbucks in Disney World, so in Walt Disney World in Florida. So yeah, it's a cool building, and I want to do the interior on it. So the idea for this is that this main room here with the vaulted ceiling, there's going to be like the like the little counters here where you can like pay for your coffee and stuff like that. And there's going to be kind of like menus on like boards above that on this wall. And then there's going to be some like countertops in here and some waiting lines and possibly some little lounge areas. And then in here there's going to be some more designated tables for like sitting. So that's like the plan for this floor layout. So let's go ahead and get started with it. Let's see. First thing I need to grab is some night vision potions, that's for sure. Got to make sure I can see in here. I'm also going to break this glowstone up here because I'm going to be replacing it with kind of like an industrial look. So I'm going to do something very similar to, what's that building called? In fact, I'm going to go over there for some reference. I think it's called Dan's Bistro. I think it's just really simple. We have a little restaurant in here. I'm not sure if this is done. I don't remember if it is or not. This is an older build, but we're going to do something that looks a little bit like this. So let me grab the materials I'm going to need. So let's see. We're going to use some chiseled quartz blocks. We're going to use some slabs. We're going to use some cobblestone walls. And let's see what else we're going to use. Alright, and we'll also use some fence gates, or iron bars. I don't know why I call them fence gates. I think that's everything. So, wait, is that like a second level of that? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so yeah, basically I'm going to take something similar to this and just randomize it on the ceiling of the new building, the Flower Pot Coffee Shop. So, well, it's not very new. It's actually been here since like September, so it's actually not new at all. It just hasn't been worked on. So, we'll start off with the chiseled quartz design. So I'll kind of have this just run through across the building in random shapes and connect it all over the place, this and that, and it's going to look pretty. So I have this run through here. Wait, no, that's not right. There we go, that's better. And again, this is supposed to be just, really random. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And we're only going to do this on the tall ceiling because I don't think there's enough space for this kind of design. On the lower level ceiling, I'll probably do something a little bit different for that. Alright, so we'll take this, have this run out through here, maybe connect it there. And then over here, we can have something run across through here and connect there. Basically, just want to randomize it. We'll have one more run through here, so go like that. And that's pretty much the gist of it. And then what you want to do is just come in with some other materials. So like iron bars we can have run across through here, like this. And just connect this all over the place and just make it look nice. So This is a cool thing. I really liked this design the first time I did it, so I wanted to do it again at some point on another build. It's definitely got some use like across the server, no doubt about it. So we're gonna have this run across through here, and maybe we'll have one of these cobblestones or these stone slabs just kind of like connect there, and that could have some more of these run across right through here. Not bad, not bad. So guys, we have a question today. We'll get to that in a little bit. I'm just gonna finish working on this ceiling and start to get working on some of the tables. But yeah, I'm also gonna get some inspiration from Danville, believe it or not. That looks pretty good, right? Not too bad. I'm gonna get some inspiration from Danville, believe it or not, because I did build like a coffee shop kind of design in Danville that I actually thought was like one of the better buildings on that world. So we're gonna get a little bit of interior design from that. There was like this really cool like aquarium wall on that. I think that was like one of my more creative builds, and I'm gonna try to do something similar to that here inside of the Flower Pot Coffee Shop. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some spruce wood planks. And I don't know if I've ever showed this, but I did replace the floor in here with some spruce wood planks because that is going to be kind of like the color. I just think like that spruce wood with like the coffee, for whatever reason, that kind of like a nice color combination, because it's like, you know, it's like that brown color. So kind of like, I don't know what I'm getting at here, but something like that. Okay, so let's see, what do I need for this? I'm just gonna grab like a whole bunch of things. Obviously, we need flower pots, right? That would make some sense. Probably some signs as well. Maybe even some fences, possibly. And also maybe some of these. If I can ever find where fences are, they always. There we go. Okay, so let's start off by making a counter. That's like the first thing. Okay, so I'm gonna have like a. Maybe we'll take this out one more. I have this run down, and this is just going to be a big, long counter where there's going to be like 4 or 5 registers that you can purchase your coffee at. Again, I'm not really much of a coffee drinker, so I've actually like never been inside a Starbucks, believe it or not. Like well, no, that's not true. I've been inside of a Starbucks at my school, but I've never like purchased anything from there. So I don't know. I'm not really a coffee drinker myself, but no, I still kind of know what these look like, and they're kind of fun to build in Minecraft anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's trim this 1 block, and that way we'll have hopefully 3 registers that'll be symmetrical in the middle of that table. Oh, that's just brilliant. All right, so I'm gonna put some signs in the back of these stairs, which are acting as the registers, and I'm just gonna put flower pot on them. Flower Pot Coffee Shop, just to you know, add some nice detail to the place. I'm only gonna do 1 right now because it's obviously a pain in the butt to type all this stuff out with your controller, so I'll just do 1 right now, but it'll be good, and then I'll just do the other 2 on a later time. Alright, so we got Flower Pot Coffee Shop, and I think I'll put some sort of fancy design underneath of that. Maybe like one of those, and then some space bars, what? Equal signs, and then do something like that maybe. That might look pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. So we have Flower Pot Coffee Shop. Alright, so we have one of those, and let's go ahead and place, first off, let's place some flower pots. Let's put like 1 here and there, and maybe 1 right there. And those are going to be like little things there. Maybe actually on the ones on the end, we'll turn those into, we'll turn these into maybe some little ferns. Even though they are desert ferns, it's alright, no big deal. Should I possibly take some stairs running across through here, just to kind of make that counter even a little bit bigger? Why not? Okay, so now what to do? What's the next thing on the agenda? I'm going to grab some green wool. I'm going to place it running along here. I think that'll be a nice color contrast. Brown and green is going to be the color scheme of this place. And my night vision is wearing off here. We need to power that back up. Alright, so there we go. That is a little bit of a problem there, that's kind of overlapping on that green. So maybe I won't do that. For now, I'll leave it, but... Whoa. For now, I'll leave it, but that might be a problem later on. We'll see. Okay, so next thing to do is I'm going to add some 3x4, like just blocks of spruce wood on these walls here. And this is just going to be like little menu boards like on the wall. Hopefully that'll look good. I want to make these symmetrical, so maybe we'll just make 2 of these because they're not going to be symmetrical to the registers. Yeah, this will be better. So there we go, right there. So we have some 3x4 menu boards on the wall. That's looking good. And I'm thinking about possibly running some spruce wood, like a bar of spruce wood logs just running through here to kind of just connect that to the wall possibly. Maybe I'll do this instead. Just like not have it go all the way across, and just kind of have like these little like support beams running across the top of the menu board so they like look like they're connected. That might be a decent plan. And then I could put like a fence here and like a fence here and a fence here and a fence here to connect these things. Whoops. There we go. Right there and there. That's pretty good. That actually looks really nice. Okay, so that's cool. What if I did something like this? That way it looks like it's a little bit... Yeah, let's do that. So it looks like it's hanging a little bit. Alright, so that's cool. That's a nice little thing to add. So, what does this place need, guys? What does every place in this world need? You guys guessed it. It's Dangeles anvils. We need to add these all over the place. So I'm going to throw some Dangeles anvils right in here. One on each side, covering up this cobblestone. I was considering double stacking the walls in here, and I still might do that for this wall. Just kind of have maybe like an oak wood theme behind it. But for now, I think I'm just going to build. But if I decide that I'll double stack them, I'll come back in and fix all this. But for now, I think I'm just going to leave it how it is. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out some fences and some fence gates. Might not even need the fences. I might just be able to put 2 fence gates. Yeah, that's probably just better. So I'll put 2 fence gates on each one of these sides, and that's like the employees only. So that's cool. And then imagine just a bunch of signs, guys, on these like little boards. Just imagine a bunch of signs. I'm not going to put them right now because that's boring. But just imagine that. Okay, so now let's do some lines. We need some like little like lines to divide like the customers, because I know in my few experiences going inside a Starbucks, it's just a mad dash for like getting into the line. So especially when you're on a college campus, because like every person on the entire earth drinks Starbucks on a college campus. So except for me, because for whatever reason I like going off natural energy, which is like probably the stupidest thing you ever heard in your life. But I don't know, I'm just not really a big coffee drinker. I don't really like caffeine because it's like I kind of get addicted to it, and then it gives me like headaches if I don't drink it. So that's the reason why I don't want to have to like, if I'm drinking coffee, right, and like every morning, I don't want to have to worry about like potentially missing like a cup of coffee and then having like a headache the whole day because I missed it. It's like, I'm just not a big fan of that. So I've never really been a coffee drinker. Plus I don't really like the way it tastes anyway. But yeah, obviously a lot of people are. So we're adding a coffee shop here in Los Angeles for population 1. Okay, so we have these little lines here, and these are just going to be kind of like the little lines that you can walk into. In fact, I should probably open these here, that way you don't have to backtrack and like cut people off. Whoa, look at this, guys. The underground version of LD. Look, there's a street under here. When did we ever use this street? I swear there's like 6 blocks of like desert wasteland underneath of this city. Oh my gosh, so much change. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. And guys, while I'm just kind of like finalizing these designs, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the question of the day. So question of the day is real quick. It is from Aiden Anderson, and his question is, are you ever sorry, I totally read that wrong. Have you ever considered doing a vlog channel? Thank you for the question, Aiden. So, you know, obviously, you guys, you know, I got my second channel, which I'm doing other games on. Don't really do vlogs. To be honest, I'm not really a vlog guy. Really not. That's not really my thing. Could I replace this block right here, possibly? It's covered by the bush, but now I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, but vlogs aren't really my thing. I've done a few, like, you know, little real life videos in the past, but again, vlogs are not really my style. You know, I'm just not a vlogger, so I'm not really gonna be doing like a separate channel for vlogs. I might do some like special things over the summer, possibly, if I do anything interesting. But as far as like doing like a full-blown vlog channel, I am gonna change that. Full-blown vlog channel, like every single video on that channel is dedicated to vlogs. That's not really what I'm interested in doing. But I know every once in a while I have no problem doing like a couple of real life videos, you know, if I think of something funny to like do a skit on or something like that. But that probably doesn't happen very often on my second channel. So yeah, I don't really have a vlog channel or anything dedicated to that, but you know, it's definitely an interesting idea. I'm just not really a vlog kind of guy. I think I talked about this on the live stream. I like to focus on the game. Like, that's really my thing. Focus on the game. I don't really like to vlog. Like, that's just not like what my channel is about, or like what I'm on YouTube for. I'm on YouTube to play the games, not really to vlog. So it's definitely an interesting idea, and I'm sure I could make some interesting things if I did vlog, but not really my thing. So not really my cup of coffee or cup of tea. You're trying to desperately make a pun for a coffee shop, and it's just not working. But anyway, thanks for the question, Aiden Anderson. Appreciate it. And of course, you guys know the drill. Leave a question of the day in the comment section below. You guys got a little bit better on not leaving, you know, questions I've already answered or stuff like that. So I appreciate it, guys, and just keep that up, and we'll have some nice questions in the future episodes. But it's looking pretty solid right now. I just kind of made like these little wall dividers here. So like when you're walking over to this room, there's just kind of like 2 ways in, and I'm gonna make like a little like possible little wall here of some sorts. I don't know, like, if I should do, like, it doesn't really make any sense because this is a coffee shop and they want, like, to charge you, like, 500 bucks for, you know, the smallest cup of coffee. But what if I did, like, a self-serve area over here? Probably won't make any sense, but we're going to try something like this. So I'm going to take a little table running across through here, and I'm probably even going to add another Danville's anvil over here on this wall because that nice transition of that brown and green color is really beneficial, I feel like. So we're going to try to add that as much as I can. Okay, I'm probably going to knock that out right there so it's not like right next to that. And let's see, we're going to go ahead. If I can ever find where these things are, there we go. So we're going to add a few of these here, just like some brewing stands. And I might even just turn this into like a little table instead of having like, I don't know. But we're going to have some tables here, like some chairs and some tables. So that's like one table. And I could even throw some, what are these things called? Some pressure plates on here. If I need to, just kind of like some, so what are these things called? Plates, just, well, I said it. It's pressure plates. They're plates. Okay, and we're going to place some coffee pots all over here. Yeah, you don't call them coffee cups here in this store. Like the brand name is coffee pots. So that's like one table, and then we can add like a bunch of these. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually probably going to do these with some upside down slabs. Get with the times, Dan. Come on. We don't use full blocks as tables anymore. So I'll have this run down through here. Probably connect it. Actually, you know what? Let's move this down one block this way. Just gonna have this run down through here, like this. And again, guys, I'm trying to do a little bit more interior on these worlds, on this world, more as much as I can, because I just want the city to come to life. You know, I don't want it to just be like a bunch of empty buildings. So like, slowly but surely, guys, I'm gonna be getting into some more interior and stuff like that. So that's just something I just want to do, because again, you know, this city, I want the city to come to life. I want it to have a lot of character to it. So adding little things like this is going to help with that. All right, so right there, and we're going to place, again, every single person's got to have a coffee cup, right? Why would you be in Starbucks otherwise? I might even put some like little laptops here, possibly. Not sure if the item frame limit has been hit on this world yet. I don't remember. It probably has, knowing my luck. Oh, wow, it does. Never mind. So I'm going to have like some person on their laptop, because I know a lot of people like go into Starbucks and sit down and just get some work done. So that guy's on his laptop, if there is a guy there, which there isn't. And that just reminded me of an interesting idea. What if I did something like this? Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do, but that looks really cool. Maybe I can find a different spot for that. That's awesome. I love that little abstract painting. That like just matches Starbucks perfectly. Yeah, I got to use some of these paintings because they're like legit. But no, the painting I was thinking about doing was the one that's like kind of like the wine cellar thing. Maybe I'll do it down here instead. Hopefully I can get it. In fact, let me just kind of, I don't know why I have bookshelves in my inventory, but let me just get like a little perimeter so it like lessens the number of possible paintings I can get. But I'm looking for this one. There we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for right there. I used those a couple times in the Alpine Mansion because they're really awesome, but I have to try to remember how awesome the paintings are in the city. So you know, the more I can use them, you know, the better the interior and stuff will look. So that's the plan, guys. That is the goal. There we go. So we have 2 of those now, like that. And I can also try to find a way to utilize some bookshelves in this place as well, because bookshelves look kind of cool. What if I put some bookshelves right here, just as kind of like some decoration, something like that. Kind of walk in, you have like some bookshelves there. That's cool. Yeah. So I mean, as long as I continue to add like designs to this place, it's gonna be really sweet. So let's add a few more tables here, guys, before we conclude today's episode. But yeah, Flower Pot Coffee Shop. It's looking good, guys. What else would it? Okay, I gotta get these out, and I'll give another guy a laptop. Why not? Let's also get some pressure plates here. And is there any like new designs for laptops that I'm like not thinking of? Cause I don't know. Like, I don't know if like the design for laptops has like changed recently. We haven't really had too many major updates lately, so I'm not sure. I don't know how it would change, but if it has, then, you know, we'll figure it out. All right, so we're going to do a table there. And what's the difference between this table? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away. I'll do 3 on this one because it kind of lines up nicely with this room. And then I'll do another 4 from this one. 1, 2, so right here. That's probably going to look really good. All right, so let's take this across through here and have this run through. Guys, I want to quickly just thank you guys for the support on Survival Island Season 3, Episode 1. And Tyler and I, we were really happy with the way the first episode turned out, and we're just really excited to start that series back up. So, again, the support that the first episode got was mind-boggling. So, Tyler and I we really appreciate it, guys. We appreciate the support you guys gave it, And, you know, just keep it up. And we'll just keep on pumping out those videos. We're planning on making this series, like, really long. The first season was 20 episodes. The second season was 30. We plan on this season to be, like, 50 episodes, honestly. Like, no joke. You know, this is going to be a great season. So, again, for those of you who watch Survival Island as well as CLD, you're the real MVPs. But we do thank you for the support in the first episode. We really do. All right, so let's get this coming through. And who knows? Maybe Survival Island Season 3 will be as successful as Los Dangeles one day in terms of, like, 167 episodes. Probably not, but who knows? A Dan can dream. Okay, so let's see. We're going to place some blocks right here and some blocks right here. It's funny because, you know, just kind of looking back at, like, my old videos, Survival Island Season 1 and 2 are, like, some of my most viewed videos in terms of, like, the first few episodes of those series. It's, like, crazy how many videos. Tyler and I were looking at that the other night. We were just kind of, like, shocked by how many views that those old videos have. And we just love doing Survival Island, so it's just good for us. So I'm going to get another laptop here. Maybe I should have this guy playing games on his. Nope, never mind. So here we go, guys. We have a bunch of tables here in, like, the side room for Starbucks, the Flower Pot Coffee Shop. It's awesome. Do I want to add some sort of ceiling design, though? That is the million-dollar question that needs to be asked before we conclude this episode and before I lose my voice. I'm a little bit sick. I think I'm catching something. I'm worried about it because my voice does feel a little bit raspy right now, and I'm scared because I don't want to get sick. I haven't gotten sick in like 3 years, like legit, like no joke. It's been like 3 years since I've gotten sick, so trying to keep that streak alive because I'm straight up. Oh wait, hold on a second. This table is not right. This table is 3 blocks wide. Ah, whatever. It just because it's not symmetrical, it's not the end of the world. It probably is the end of the world. I don't know if I want to change that or not. Whatever. All right, well, let's make these lights symmetrical to the ceiling then, if we're not going to make them symmetrical to the tables. Okay, so right here. But anyway, yeah, I'm worried I'm going to lose my voice because it doesn't help that, like, the furnace broke. So now it's like I'm, like, living like 59 degrees right now inside, which sucks. So I'm cold, really cold, but I have like 3 sweatshirts on and like 3 pairs of socks as we're speaking right now. But anyway, guys, I think that's it. I think that is the conclusion for today's episode. Tremendous progress. We made like a nice interior for this place. It's not done yet, but it's pretty close, honestly. All we got to do is just, I just got to fix up this room a little bit. I'm probably going to make these tables symmetrical in the long run. And then over here, might double stack this wall with some oak wood, possibly. And add some more paintings, possibly, and add some more bookshelves. But guys, it's beautiful. It's looking amazing. Thank you very much for the support on Los Dangeles and all the series and everything, guys. You know what I mean, guys. So, yeah, look at this. Just because of that, guys, we have like a little bit of interior there. It just kind of makes the place pop a little bit more. So, Dan is a happy Dan. Hopefully you guys are happy too. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It has been your friendly neighborhood Dan Likes. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you give it a like. That would be awesome. I'm standing on top of a light. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been Dan Likes. I'm gonna end the video because I tend to do this a lot, where I kind of ramble at the end for too long. But it's time to end the video. See you guys in CLD 168 in a few days. But until then, guys, have a good day and peace out.